is Universal Vibes with the 411-2020. All this is it's going to be based off of what's going to come up this Virgo season. Okay. So, those that do not know, Virgo season, I don't really go by zodiacs anymore, but a lot of people do. And it's a part of the process, right, of not having to go by them. Virgo season is basically everything to do with work, everything to do with not just physical work, but inner work, spiritual work, okay? So if you did not do the work on yourself during Virgo season, what I found to be true most often, okay, is you will know. By this season, everything will come out, all your crap, whether it's at your physical place of work, right? If you've not been doing the best you can every day that you come in, even if you hate your job, okay? Like if it's not for you, you'll lose it in Virgo season. I've seen it happen to people, okay? Also, if you haven't done the inner work on yourself, a lot of people's issues with their inner child comes out during this season to tell you what you still need to work on. So even though it kind of feels like a tower moment, it will be a tower moment for your highest good. It's something telling you, hey, so-and-so, we brought this to you, this moment of complete crap, to show you what you need to work on. That's Virgo season, okay? In a nutshell, okay? It's an earth sign. So happy birthday, all Virgos, right? I know Virgo like the back of my hand. It's my south node, okay? So, and I've had quite a few Virgos in my life. All happen to be karmic experiences, like negative karmic experiences. And because it was my south node, right? I wasn't, supposed to entertain some of the negative aspects of Virgo. But that's the low vibrational Virgos that were in my life at that time, because I had to learn how to speak my truth to somebody without feeling bad. Like, when's enough? Like, when do I have to sit here and lower my vibe to sync to yours? And those were just low vibrational Virgos. They weren't the actual, like, high vibrational Virgo that usually, those type of Virgos, like high vibe Virgo is, like pretty much like the wizard energy, like wisdom, okay? They work and work and work and work, and they never get tired. They just have a routine. They do think a lot, but it's because they see the issue before a lot of other people do, right? And they tend to, if they're low vibe Virgo, they tend to keep it to themselves for too long till they see a huge issue. This is not just for Virgos, this is for the collective. This is just going to be an oracle for you guys. Situation that we're dealing with right now during this Virgo season is to remember the plan, okay? So sometimes it can be pretty difficult when we have things going on in our day-to-day, especially if you're not a Virgo that's in a high vibration. You'll during this season of Virgo, right? You'll just get hit with this and that. Well, it's coming to tie up the new year. So the best time to get all your loose ends tied up is not when it hits December, because we have other things going on, right? Other things that we need to go to and give our energy to, family, holiday season, whatever, okay, that you guys do. And so Virgo season is actually the best time to really prepare and get everything ready to be done and over with, so you don't bring it into the new year, whichever year you go by. Whether you go by the galactic calendar, okay, or whether you go by Chinese New Year, or whether you go by the year that is pretty much, what we go by. Physical, like what we write down when we're notarizing a paper, okay? Whichever one you go by, emotionally and spiritually speaking. And also your birthday is a new year for you, so that's when your energies like really come in. Not to get too off track, you are to right now in this situation remember your soul plan. This is a period of this is a period of looking at yourself in the mirror, okay, and really seeing where you can put more energy into, a certain area, and where you need to pull energy from another area to have your center back in something. And if you can't do that, you won't have this cognizance, right, of what am I doing, where am I going. You're just going to be scatterbrained during this season that you're supposed to be tying up stuff. You get a lot of energy in Leo season to take action, but Leo season also, what it gives you is this, I said this many times, but it gives you like this bigger than now moment, like, oh, I can do it, like a lot of enthusiasm towards something that maybe a lot of other people are not so enthusiastic about because they don't get it. But Leos are so unique. They just jump on something. When they know it's right, they know it's right from the heart center, and so they just jump on it. And everybody wonders why Leo gets ahead, way ahead of time, than they did. And they had the same type of, like, want in their life. Like, an example would be somebody wanted to go to college for something completely different than the Leo, right? But they had this plan, and it was all, like, structured out and this and that. And then things started happening, and they let themselves get bogged down with that. Well, the Leo doesn't care. The Leo doesn't care about money. The Leo doesn't care about how it's going to happen. They just start. They just walk in to the building and ask to talk to, an advisor and say, hey, I want this type of degree. What do you know about it? And just doing that action for Leo puts that Leo 2 years ahead than somebody else of any zodiac sign. Okay? That's the way that these signs work. That's if you're working in the high vibration of Leo. Okay? There's in-betweens. There's all kinds of stuff. That's why I don't go by any of it anymore. So the issue is remembering, right? So if you allow yourself to get off track and get distracted during this season, you're going to be feeling it. Because after Virgo, we have Libra season, which is complete balance of the scales, right? So whatever you haven't summed up in Virgo season and worked on, right, it'll show you during Virgo, and then Libra season will help you to balance it out. So you're never really behind on anything. It's just what you choose to acknowledge at that moment. And so it is a reflection moment. Virgo season is. It's the hermit, for crying out loud. Somebody who just takes time to themselves to relax. And I've also noticed during this season, if you do not take the time to give self-care, you do get sick a lot.